Good afternoon and welcome to this February 5th special meeting. I will turn it over to the clerk for roll call.
Member Banks is excused. Chair Durkeeter?
Present.
Member Lafayette?
Here.
Vice Chair Lofald?
Here.
I'm Clerk Meixel. I am here. Treasurer Sadowski?
Here.
Member Williams?
Here.
Superintendent Magus?
Here.
Assistant Superintendent Bonds? Present. Board Secretary Paquette? And Student Representative Madela?
Here.
Our other student representatives are excused.
Thank you. The first item we have on the agenda is the approval of the 26-27 academic school calendar, and I'll turn it over to Assistant Superintendent Bonds.
Thank you. And members of the board, as you received a draft of a calendar that was uploaded to Board Book for the 26-27 school year. This calendar was developed after a lot of feedback and dialogue with members of our Teachers Federation and other unions, as well as our administrators. All work together to come up with the calendar that you have in front of you. We also received a lot of feedback from our community, our staff, students, and families. They received a feedback opportunity through what we call, or what is known as Thought Exchange. It's a platform that allows us to engage with stakeholders. So our families, students, and staff received an opportunity to provide some insight on things that we should consider as we are developing the calendar. So that information was used as we developed and modified the calendar along the way. The calendar was shared multiple times with the committee and school district administrators. Several times we ended up with at least 6 iterations of the calendar, and so the one that you have in front of you is the 6th iteration of the calendar, again taking into account things that are required statutorily, things that are considered necessary for recognizing certain holidays, things that the staff considered important to have embedded in the correct sequence, such as our professional development days, for example, as well as feedback from the survey that asked for extended more days connected to already existing breaks that were occurring. And so at the end of the day, again, a lot of feedback that was provided that landed us where we are with the calendar that you have in front of you. So I'm seeking feedback from the board so that we can seek approval for the 26-27 calendar.
Great. Thank you, Assistant Superintendent Bonds. Do we have any questions? Member Loeffler-Kemp and then Member Lofald.
I just wanted to state I appreciated some of the earlier questions that I had asked, and you responded to the whole board on dealing with the input process, and particularly from staff as well. And so just really appreciated some of the background information on the process. And I know from being on the calendar committee years ago as a parent that this a lot of thought goes into
Superintendent's contract. And as we move on to this part of the agenda, I just wanted to give a little bit of background about how we come to work on the superintendent's contract. This is an approval of your 3rd contract, Superintendent Magus? So this is the approval of Superintendent Magus's 3rd contract, and how we work through the contract process is during these 3-year contracts, every year, the board and the superintendent come upon mutually agreed goals for the superintendent. We start that process out early. We all look through some different goals, and between the board and the superintendent, we agree on 3 mutually has achieved the 3 mutually agreed upon goals for the superintendent. For the past 3-year contract, the superintendent has achieved a rating of acceptable, if not exceeding expectations for the 3 goals that we all agree on. And again, we have these goals for 1 year, 2 year, and 3 year, and those goals can change throughout those 3 years. For the past 3 years, I would like to say Member Williams.
It's just a little thing. It looks like there's Article 6. Where is it adding another I? 'Cause there's a black eye. That looks like the red eye is taken away. You see, like 5, 6, and then it was 7, and now it looks like 6.
Okay, so there is a typo that we do need to address in the contract?
Yeah, unless I'm looking at it wrong. but-
No, that
okay.
very well.
That was my only thing.
Executive Secretary Paquette, can we? Okay, we can. Okay. We'll move on with the process. Thank you, Member Williams, for catching that. We appreciate that. Member Mikesell?
Just a quick clarification question. I see that on our board book.
Support the contract, and I appreciate the process that you laid out. That's very clear, and I know that our community will. But there's other things too that I just want to point out that, I believe that this contract is a fair representation of the successes and the challenges and the hard work, and it aligns with what I think is a complete package for a superintendent that works hard and has results, and it matches what other leading superintendents in the state of Minnesota are receiving in their benefit packages and in their salaries. So, we looked at that too. So it wasn't just that he achieved the goals, but we also looked at, what other things do we look at when we're looking at contracts? And we certainly are looking at benefits and salaries and things that apply. And I just think that we are blessed to have a strong leader in John Magus. So I just wanted to add that.
Thank you, Member Lofald. Member Loeffler-Kemp?
I'll just follow up then with just saying that throughout his leadership, Superintendent Magus has, and our district has faced significant challenges, and he has handled them with a high degree of professionalism, a high degree of input from staff and community, as well as board members. And I support what Member Loeffeld said, and when we look at a superintendent's contract, we look at many things, including many things to continue to support a strong superintendent, and we're very fortunate to have that.
Thank you, Member Loeffler-Kemp. Do we have any other discussion? And I would lift up what both Member Lofald and Member Loeffler-Kemp talked about, looking at making sure that we have a benefits package and a salary for the superintendent that matches what other districts across the state for our size and scope of the district. So thank you for bringing that forward. Seeing no further discussion, all those in favor of supporting the superintendent contract, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? We have a superintendent contract. Congratulations. Thank you. We have completed both agenda items of the approval of the 26-27 school calendar and the approval of the superintendent's contract. Seeing no further business for this meeting, do I have a motion to adjourn this meeting to move into the next meeting we have?
So moved.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, Member Sadowski, I cut Superintendent Magus off.
I apologize, and since you passed my contract, I'm fine. You can cut me off, do whatever. No, I just wanted to say thank you to the board and thank you to the community. I moved here 6 years ago. I was hired 2 weeks into COVID, and it's been it's been the most exciting journey of my life. And it's when we think about things that are calling and things that are just close to the heart, I feel very, very, very much attached to Duluth. I moved my wife here, my dog here, my stepson here, and then relocated my 80-year-old mom here who had lived in Michigan for her whole life. We all find it to be just an amazing community. Certainly there are challenges and things to work on to overcome, and I'm grateful to an amazing team. Everybody from our students to our families to our staff and our administrative team and my close leadership team. And I just want to say how grateful I am to be part of an amazing school district. And I'm very, very pleased to be here, and I have no intentions of being anywhere else. So thank you for a great contract.
Thank you, and we will hold you to that. We'll put that to a vote on a different day. But for now, we will go back to the motion to adjourn the meeting made by Member Sadowski. And do we have a second? Member Williams has seconded it. Do we have any discussion on adjournment? Seeing no further discussion, all those in favor of adjourning the meeting, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? The meeting is adjourned. Thank you.